We're on SAT Practice Test 7, Math Section 1, Question 15. What's the level of difficulty? It's medium, definitely pushing toward hard. There's a study. The temperature in Celsius of the air in a chamber was recorded. There's a scatter plot. So Y is the temperature, the y-axis, and X is minutes after the start of the study. What was the average rate of change in Celsius from 5 to 7? So I'm going to say change 5 to 7. All right, guys, how does Evil Testing Service make questions hard? Well, they've been at this for like 100 years now. They got a lot of ways. But one way is to simply take two easy concepts and kind of smush them together to make a harder problem. And that's what's going on here. There's two concepts here. The first one was, can you read a graph? And the second one is an average. Let's take them one at a time. Can you read a graph? You're looking for the change from 5 to 7. So you can't write on the test, but you can put your little cursor here and go from 5 and say, okay, X equals 5. What's the temperature? C equals, be careful, 14. And then at X equals 7, go 7 over here. Look at your Y, you be careful. C is 24. Okay, so you did the reading the graph portion. Awesome. The second thing here is an average. There's the word average. When you see an average, you want to make a T. Keep your stuff organized. In an average, there's always three components. There's the total that goes on top. There's the number of things you're taking the average of, and there's the average. If you know the total, you're going to divide. If you know only the number of things in the average, you can multiply them together to get the total. But you're always going to know two of them. You're looking for the third. So we're doing an average. Again, how do we know? Because ETS says the word average. We're looking for what was the average. So we must know the total, and we must know the number of things. Number of things is easy. We're taking the average of how many things? 2. This is the slightly tricky part. What was the average rate of change? So what's the change from Celsius 14 to Celsius 24? It's 10. That's the total. And I said that you divide if you know the total. So we're going to divide 10 by 2. We're going to get 5. And guess what? That's the answer. Get it right. And now you move on to some real hard questions.